too small for men like us to stay. The ropes are tight and waiting, and we leave at break of day. The town can keep its comfort and its beds and its walls. When the open sea is calling, every pirate falls. Do you hear her calling? Aye, we hear her. Can you stay ashore? Never, not a day. Then what do we do? Answer her. We always answer. The wind is at the northeast and the tide is running right. And every man aboard has been awake since last night. Too excited for the sleeping when the morning means the sea. The open sea is calling, and she's calling us to free. The open sea is calling and we go. The open sea is calling, let her blow. The open sea is calling, cast the line. The open sea is calling, and she's mine. Open sea, hear her roar. Open sea, we need no shore. Open sea, we are free. The open sea is always calling me. Disappears behind the morning haze, and nothing is around us for 100 different ways but water and the wind and the sky above our head. The open sea has answered everything we say. The open sea is calling and we go. Open sea, hear her roar. Open sea, we need no shore. Open sea, we are free. The open sea is always calling me. She never stops calling, not for a single day. And we never stop answering. That is all this is. Hey! Flat calm when nothing should be flat. The birds stopped flying overhead, and that was that. The lookout in the crow's nest went as white as sail and pointed at the water with a face gone pale. What is beneath the water? Something big. How big? Bigger than the ship. Then what do? Run! We run right now! The tentacle came first and then another after that, and wrapped itself around the mainmast just like that. The ship began to lean and every man held on and prayed to anything that cared before the ship was gone. Hey! The Kraken stirs beneath the morning sea. Hey-oh. The Kraken stirs and nothing gets away free. The Kraken stirs, the tentacles rise. Hey-oh. The Kraken stirs, to everyone's surprise. Kraken deep below. Kraken, do not let it show. Kraken, run the ship. The Kraken stirs and tightens up its grip. The captain grabbed the wheel and turned her hard to port. Captain pushed the ship through everything the Kraken had brought. The tentacle released us as we picked up speed, and by the grace of something we were finally free. The Kraken stirs beneath the morning sea. Kraken, Kraken, run the ship. The Kraken stirs and tightens up its grip. It let us go. We never knew why. Maybe we were too small. Maybe it was not hungry. We did not wait to find out. And we are finally coming home to the finest port that any pirate chose to roam. The rum is cold and waiting, and the tavern's never close, and Nassau knows exactly what a tired pirate needs and knows. Where are we going? Nassau! Nassau Bound! How long till we get there? 2 days! Just 2 days! Can anyone wait 2 days? Absolutely not! Not one man! The cook has promised that the moment Nassau comes in sight, he is done with ship food and will not cook another bite until the finest restaurant in Nassau serves him well, and every man aboard has his own Nassau tale to tell. Hey! Nassau bound, 2 more days upon the sea. Nassau bound, then Nassau sets us free. Nassau bound, the rum is waiting cold. Nassau bound, the finest port of gold. Nassau, Nassau, almost there. Nassau, Nassau, finest town anywhere. Nassau, Nassau, here we come. Nassau bound and running for the rum. Has already written out his Nassau list of everything he plans to do, and nothing will be missed. The list is 3 pages long and growing by the hour, and Nassau has 2 days to prepare for Jenkins' power. Nassau bound, 2 more days upon the sea. Nassau, Nassau, here we come. Nassau bound and running for the rum. The Sea Serpent was only legend old, a story that the frightened sailors always told, to explain the things they saw on moonless nights at sea. But I have seen the serpent, and I know it waits for me, Have you seen the Serpent?
Once, only once.
How long was it?
Longer than the ship.
Did it attack?
It just watched us pass.
100 feet of scales above the surface in the night, moving with a silence that put every man to fright. The eyes were like two lanterns burning green beneath the deep, and every man aboard forgot completely about sleep.
The Sea Serpent rises in the moonless night. The Sea Serpent watches with its lantern light. The Sea Serpent, 100 feet of scale. The Sea Serpent, greatest ocean tale. Serpent, serpent, green eyes glow. Serpent, serpent, deep below. Serpent, serpent, watch and pray. The Sea Serpent lets most ships sail away. And then it dove and vanished in the black and silent deep, and left behind a stillness that would haunt us in our sleep. For months of every voyage after that dark night, every man still looked for those two lanterns in the light. The Sea Serpent rises in the moonless night. Serpent, serpent, watch and pray. The Sea Serpent lets most ships sail away. It lets most ships sail away. We still think about that word most. At the harbor mouth is blinking through the rain, and every man on deck knows what that blinking means again. That the voyage is ending and the home port waits ahead, and everything we left behind is no longer dead. Home port, the light is blinking. We are almost there. Too long. Are we ready to go home? We have never been more ready. The men who have a family waiting on the dock are already at the rail and watching every clock. And the men who have nobody still feel something true, because the home port always means the voyage is through. Goes to bed. And when the anchor drops and the gangplank hits the dock, and the first man steps on solid ground and feels the shock of earth not moving under him. He laughs out loud, and every man who follows is equally as proud. Home port, the lighthouse calling in the rain. Home port, lights ahead. Home port means every pirate goes to bed. Yet the earth is not moving, it feels so strange, but so good, so very good. There is a ship that sails the Cape of Stones, forever bound, that never makes a port and never runs aground. The captain made a vow to God that he would round the Cape, and God held him to that vow without a chance of escape. Have you seen the Dutchman? God forbid, but some have. What does seeing her mean? Bad luck, terrible luck. Does she ever make port? Never! Not until the end of time. The crew are dead men sailing under dead men's orders still, and the captain stands forever at the wheel against his will. If you see her on the horizon in the storm before the dawn, every sailor knows to change his course and carry on. The Flying Dutchman sailed the Cape forever. The Flying Dutchman makes the harbor never. The Flying Dutchman, dead men at the wheel. The Flying Dutchman, more than legend real. Dutchman, Dutchman, change your course. Dutchman, Dutchman, she brings only worse. Dutchman, Dutchman, look away. The Flying Dutchman sails till Judgment Day. Sailors swore they hailed her once in 1804 and heard the captain's voice cry out that he needed no more of their sympathy because his fate was sealed and done. And the Dutchman turned away before the morning sun. On the Flying Dutchman sails the Cape forever. Dutchman, Dutchman, look away. The Flying Dutchman swore he would round the Cape. God heard him, and God held him to it for eternity. Never make a vow to the storm. As fast as you can. Hey! Hey! The quartermaster opened up the hold at noon today and said the captain authorized a barrel on the way. To celebrate the prize we took 3 mornings past, and every man aboard agreed that indecision would not last.
Where is the barrel?
Coming, stand aside!
Who gets the first cup?
Everyone, all at once!
Is there enough?
There is never enough!
But we try.
The barrel weighed 200 pounds of finest Caribbean rum, and by the time the sun went down, the barrel was near done, which tells you something about the thirst of 40 men at sea who have been drinking nothing but the water and the tea. Aye. To the deck.
Row, row.
Nobody gets left.
Row, row.
Rum for all.
Roll the barrel till the last drop falls.
The captain watched from his cabin window with a smile, and pretended not to notice for a fairly lengthy while that his crew was getting louder as the barrel getting low, and decided that a captain sometimes has to let things go.
Roll the barrel.
Finest rum alive!
Roll, roll.
Rum for all!
Roll the barrel till the last drop falls.
The captain looked away. That is all a good captain needs to do sometimes. Look away and let the barrel roll. Hey! 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 Ever seen the bottom of the sea, and nobody knows exactly what the bottom holds in free of human understanding and of human reach and sight. The deep is older than the world and darker than the night. How deep is the deepest ocean? Miles, miles straight down. What lives down there? Things, unnamed things. Should we be afraid?
We are already afraid.
The pressure at the deepest point would crush a ship entire, and everything that lives down there is built for that desire of darkness and of cold and of the weight of all the sea. A world completely separate from anything that we... Hey!
Where no human light goes.
What lies beneath the miles of cold and dark? What lies beneath that left the sailor's mark?
Beneath, beneath,
the miles go down.
beneath, beneath,
No light, no sound.
beneath, beneath.
Ancient and deep, what lies beneath the ocean's endless sleep? And when the ocean is completely flat and calm at night, and the stars reflect perfectly in the mirror light, I think about what watches from the darkness far below, and whether what lies beneath us wants the watching or to know.
What lies beneath the ocean? No one knows. Beneath, beneath,
Ancient and deep,
what lies
miles deep in places, 6 miles. And we sail on the very top of it, like insects on a pond, never thinking about what is below. Until nights like this. First night home, the bed feels wrong and right together, too soft and too still after every kind of weather. The ship was never quiet, but the house is quiet through, and every creak and silence is completely new. The first night home, everything is different, everything is the same. Does the bed feel right? Too soft, far too soft. Does the silence help? It is so loud. The silence is so loud. Would you go back to sea? Ask us in the morning. Ask us in the morning. The woman at the door, who waited all those months, knows better than to ask about the voyages at once. She makes the tea and sits and lets the silence do its work, and understands the sailor better than the sailor knows to lurk. The first night home, the bed is far too soft. The first night home, the silence far too loud. Everything has shifted back to known, and the sailor in the bed remembers what is home, and reaches for the person he was missing all those miles, and everything the sea took from him suddenly reconciles. The first night home, the bed is far too soft. First night home at last. The first night home makes you forget the past. By morning, everything comes back. The first night home is always the hardest and the best at the same time. Leviathan, Leviathan, the oldest creature under God's own plan. Leviathan, Leviathan, the beast that no man stops and no man can. Before the first ship sailed upon the
the first ocean made. The Leviathan was already in the deep, afraid of nothing, because nothing in the world could make it fear the oldest creature that the ocean chose to keep here. How old is the Leviathan? Older than the ocean. Has anyone ever seen it? Those who saw it did not return. What does it want? Nothing from us. We are too small. The book of Job says God himself was proud of what he made when the Leviathan was formed and set within the trade of the ancient ocean as its master and its king. A creature so enormous it makes the ocean sing. Oldest crown. Leviathan, ancient and vast. Leviathan, first creature and the last. Leviathan, God made you well. Leviathan, the beast too big for hell. And every pirate who has sailed the deepest ocean through has felt at some point something vast below their view. Not threatening, just present in the way a mountain is. The Leviathan reminds us that the ocean is not his. Leviathan, the king beneath the wave. Leviathan, ancient and vast. Leviathan, the beast too big for hell. Belongs to the Leviathan. We are just passing through, and the Leviathan allows it for reasons of its own that we will never understand. Took his share of the barrel yesterday, and then his other share, and then some more along the way. And now he stands at the chart table with tremendous pride, navigating somewhere with his charts open wide. Peterson, where are we? He is pointing at the chart. What is he pointing at? His hand. He is pointing at his hand. Peterson, is your hand on the chart? His hand is the chart, apparently. The captain came to check the course at 8:15, and found Peterson explaining to the compass what was great about the current's heading, which was not a heading known to any chart or ocean that the Navy had ever shown. Oh, drunken navigation, Peterson's finest hour. Drunken navigation, rum has too much power. Drunken navigation, where are we tonight? Drunken navigation, Peterson says we are right. Navigation, navigation, trust the hand. Navigation, navigation, Peterson's plan. Navigation, navigation, chart and wrong. Drunken navigation, where have we come from? The
remarkable ending to this navigational tale is that when Peterson sobered up beyond the pale of any rational explanation for the night, he had navigated them to exactly the right port that the captain had requested 3 days before. And Peterson claimed it was intentional to the core, that drunken navigation was his finest secret skill, and everyone pretended to believe him until drunken navigation, it worked somehow. Drunken navigation, nobody knows how. Navigation, navigation, trust the hand. Navigation, navigation, Peterson's plan. Navigation, navigation, charred and wrong. Drunken navigation, Peterson has won. He got us there. Nobody knows how. Peterson himself does not know how. But we are here, and the rum is gone, and Peterson is the greatest navigator alive. Apparently. They say there are creatures in the deep that were not made by anything that walks upon the earth. Oh praise, oh prayed, but grew from the ocean itself in the ancient time, before the first man looked at the sea and wrote the first rhyme. What are the children of the deep? Things without names. How long have they been there? Since before the ocean had a name. Do they know we are here? They know, they always know. The sailors who have dived the deepest coral say they saw things watching them from the dark beyond the day, that had no name in any language, old or new, but watched with something that felt almost like it knew. Hey! Children of the deep, watching from below. Children of the deep, in the dark where lights don't go. Children of the deep, older than our names. Children of the deep, playing their own games. Children, children, deep and old. Children, children, stories never told. Children, children, watch us pass. Children of the deep, behind the ocean's glass. Friendly and maybe they are not, and maybe friendly and unfriendly is a thing they have forgot. Down in the deep where everything is pressure dark and cold, and the children of the deep are unimaginably old. Children of the deep, watching from below. Children, children, watch us pass. Children of the deep, behind first ships. They are watching us now. They will watch the last ship
and they will still be there after everything. Hey! You can smell the home port 40 miles before you see her. The salt changes character and the air grows nearer to something that is not the open ocean anymore, but something that is part harbor and part shore. The smell of home, we all know it. Before the lighthouse, before the land. Can you smell it yet? Hey! 40 miles out, what does it smell like? Like home, just home. Is there a word for it? No, there is no word, just the smell. Every sailor has a different word for what it means. The cook says it smells like his mother's kitchen scenes. Old Thomas says it smells like everything he loves. And Jenkins says it smells like taking off his gloves. The smell of home, 40 miles away. The smell of home at the ending of the day. The smell of home before the lights appear. The smell of home tells us we are near. Smell of home on the air, on the air. Smell of home, almost there, almost there. Smell of home, fill the lungs. The smell of home is the finest thing that comes. And every man on deck breathes deeply at that moment and keeps whatever he is feeling as his own component of the voyage that is ending and the life that waits ahead. Because the smell of home means everything is not yet dead. The smell of home, 40 miles away. Smell of home, fill the lungs. The smell of home is the finest thing that comes. 40 miles away and every man knows it. Without a word, just the air changing and every sailor breathing deeper. The smell of home. We have sailed past the Kraken and we have seen the deep. We have seen the Flying Dutchman in the moon asleep. We have smelled the home port 40 miles away and come back to the open sea the very next day. Because the sea is in the blood and will not leave, no matter what the harbor and the home
achieve, of comfort and of rest and of the solid ground. The open sea is always calling, and we are always bound. Do we stay at home for long?
Never, never long.
Does the sea release us?
Never, not completely.
Then what do we do?
We sail on.
We always sail on.
We sail on.
Always sail on.
We sail on past the monsters and the deep.
We sail on past the legends in our sleep.
We sail on
Past the home port and the rest.
We sail on
Because the sea is always best.
sail on
Wind and waves,
sail on
free and brave,
sail on
never done.
we sail on beneath the same old sun.
And every ship that ever sailed has had a crew like this, of men who could not stay ashore for anything they miss. Because the sea gave them something that the land could never give, the only way that men like us know how to live.
We sail on past the monsters and the deep. Sail on
Wind and waves,
sail on
free and brave,
sail on
never done.
we sail on beneath the same old sun.
The Kraken is still out there. The Flying Dutchman still sails. The deep is still deep, and we are still sailing. That is all this ever was. We sail on.
We sail
The open sea is calling,
The open sea is calling.
and every pirate answers when she calls.
The open sea is calling.
Hey!
Hey!
The harbor is too small for men like us to stay. The ropes are tight and waiting, and we leave at break of day. The town can keep its comfort and its beds and its walls. When the open sea is calling, every pirate falls. Do you hear her calling?
Aye, we hear her.
Can you stay ashore?
Never.
Not a day!
Then what do we do? Answer her. We always answer.
The wind is at the northeast and the tide is running right, and every man aboard has been awake since last night. Too excited for the sleeping when the morning means the sea. The open sea is calling, and she's calling us to free. Hey!
The open sea is calling and we go. The open sea is calling, let her blow. The open sea is calling, cast a line. The open sea is calling.
disappears behind the morning haze, and nothing is around us for 100 different ways but water and the wind and the sky above our head. The open sea has answered everything we said. Flat calm when nothing should be flat. The birds stopped flying overhead, and that was that. The lookout in the crow's nest went as white as sail and pointed at the water with a face gone pale. What is beneath the water? Something big. How big? Bigger than the ship. Then what do? Run! We run right now! The tentacle came first and then another after that, and wrapped itself around the mainmast just like that. The ship began to lean and every man held on and prayed to anything that cared before the ship was gone. Whoa! The Kraken stirs beneath the morning sea. The Kraken stirs and nothing gets away free. The Kraken stirs, the tentacles rise. The Kraken stirs, to everyone's surprise. Kraken, Kraken, deep below. Kraken, Kraken, do not let it show. Kraken, Kraken, run the ship. The Kraken stirs and tightens up its grip. Hey! Grabbed the wheel and turned her hard to port and pushed the ship through everything the Kraken had brought. The tentacle released us as we picked up speed, and by the grace of something we were finally freed. The Kraken stirs beneath the morning sea. Kraken, Kraken, run the ship. The Kraken stirs and tightens up its grip. Let us go. We never knew why. Maybe we were too small. Maybe it was not hungry. We did not wait to find out. They said the Sea Serpent was only legend old, A story that the frightened sailors always told, to explain the things they saw on moonless nights at sea. But I have seen the serpent and I know it waits for me. Have you seen the serpent?
Once, only once.
How long was it? Longer than the ship. Did it attack?
It watched, just watched us pass.
Hey! 100 feet of scales above the surface in the night, moving with a silence that put every man to fright. The eyes were like two lanterns burning green beneath the deep, and every man aboard forgot completely about sleep.
The sea serpent rises in the moonless night. The sea serpent watches with its lantern light. The sea serpent, 100 feet of scale. The sea serpent, greatest ocean tale. Serpent, serpent, green eyes glow. Serpent, serpent, deep below. Serpent, serpent, watch and pray. The sea serpent lets most ships sail away.
Dove and vanished in the black and silent deep, and left behind a stillness that would haunt us in our sleep. For months of every voyage after that dark night, every man still looked for those two lanterns in the light.
The sea serpent rises in the moonless night. Serpent, serpent, watch and pray. The sea serpent lets most ships sail away.
It lets most ships sail away. We still think about that word most. House at the harbor mouth is blinking through the rain, and every man on deck knows what that blinking means again. That the voyage is ending and the home port awaits ahead, and everything we left behind is no longer dead. Home port, the light is blinking. We are almost there. Can you see the lighthouse?
Hey, she's blinking.
How long have we been gone?
Too long, far too long.
Are we ready to go home?
We have never been more ready. Hey.
The men who have a family waiting on the dock are already at the rail and watching every clock. And the men who have nobody still feel something true, because the home port always means the voyage is through.
Home port,
the lighthouse calling in the rain.
Home port,
we will not leave again so soon.
Home port,
every face upon the rail. Home port's at the ending of the tale.
home port, almost
anchor drops and the gangplank hits the dock, and the first man steps on solid ground and feels the shock of earth not moving under him. He laughs out loud, and every man who follows is equally as proud. Home port, the lighthouse calling in the rain. Home port, lights ahead. Home port means every pirate goes to bed. The earth is not moving, it feels so strange, but so good, so very good. Nobody has ever seen the bottom of the sea, and nobody knows exactly what the bottom holds in free of human understanding and of human reach and sight. The deep is older than the world and darker than the night. How deep is the deepest ocean? Miles, miles straight down. What lives down there? Things, unnamed things. Should we be afraid? We are already afraid. The pressure at the deepest point would crush a ship entire, and everything that lives down there is built for that desire of darkness and of cold and of the weight of all the sea. A world completely separate from anything that we. What lies beneath the ocean no one knows. What lies beneath where no human light goes? What lies beneath the miles of cold and dark? What lies beneath that left a sailor's mark? Beneath, beneath, the miles go down. Beneath, beneath, no light, no sound. Beneath, beneath, ancient and deep. What lies beneath the ocean's endless sleep? Ocean is completely flat and calm at night, and the stars reflect perfectly in the mirror light. I think about what watches from the darkness far below, and whether what lies beneath us wants the watching or to know. What lies beneath the ocean no one knows. Beneath, beneath, ancient and deep. What lies beneath the ocean's endless sleep? It's 6 miles deep in places. 6 miles! And we sail on the very top of it, like insects on a pond, never thinking about what is below, until nights like this. 40 miles before you see her. The salt changes character and the air grows nearer to something that is not the open ocean anymore, but something that is part harbor and part shore. The smell of home, hey, hey. We all know it. Before the lighthouse, before the land. Can you smell it yet? Hey, 40 miles out. What does it smell like?
Like home, just home.
Is there a word for it?
No, there is no word, just the smell.
Every sailor has a different word for what it means. The cook says it smells like his mother's kitchen scenes. Old Thomas says it smells like everything he loves. And Jenkins says it smells like taking off his gloves.
The smell of home, 40 miles away.
Smell of home at the ending of the day.
The smell of home before the lights appear.
Smell of home tells us we are near.
Smell of home,
Smell of home on the air.
smell of home,
Smell of home almost there.
smell of home,
Smell of home.
fill the lungs.
The smell of home is the finest thing that comes. And every man on deck breathes deeply at that moment and keeps whatever he is feeling as his own component of the voyage that is ending and the life that waits ahead. Because the smell of home means everything is not yet dead.
The smell of home, 40 miles away.
Smell of home, fill the lungs.
The smell of home
is the finest thing that comes.
40 miles away, and every man knows it without a word. Just the air changing, and every sailor breathing deeper.
The smell of home.